Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Are you ready to dive into enchanting worlds where magic and adventure meet heartwarming romance? Today, we're counting down the top 10 best Isekai/harem anime you must watch. From epic quests in alternate dimensions to hilarious and touching moments between unique characters, these anime have captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just stepping into the world of Isekai and harem, this list has something for everyone. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's explore these amazing series that will transport you to other worlds and leave you wishing you could join the adventure. Let's get started. Princess Connect. Redive. On the continent of Astria, a man falls from the sky with no memories other than his name, Yuki. An elf named Kokoro meets him and introduces herself as his guide to the realm they are about to explore. Yuki can learn how this world operates under Kokoro's supervision, from combating creatures to handling currency. To fund their voyage, Yuki and Kokoro decide to go to a nearby guild association and undertake a simple mission. During their adventure, they meet Pecorine, a gluttonous but lovely girl who is excellent in warfare. The next day, they meet Carol, a cat girl who specializes in magic. After some time, a relationship and camaraderie develops between them, and the four decide to form their own guild. As they continue their adventures, they will travel the world, meet new people, and possibly unravel the mystery of Yuki's missing memories. Trapped in a dating simulator. Blackmailed into playing a matriarchal dating simulator, an ordinary man must endure the uncomfortable and complicated world until he completes the game. After countless days of grinding, he finally beats it, but his intense gaming comes at a high cost: acute sleep deprivation and hunger. While on his way to the convenience store to handle one of these difficulties, the man stumbles down the steps and becomes unconscious, only to awaken to the worst-case scenario. He has been reincarnated into the game as the mob character Leon Faux-Barfort. Now locked in a world he despises, Leon must utilize his understanding of the game to safely traverse the narrative and survive in a society where the odds are stacked against him. The Dungeon of Black Company. Kinji Nanomiya has finally realized his aim of living a self-sustainable NET lifestyle. Looking down on ordinary people commuting during a typhoon from the penthouse of one of his apartment buildings, Kinji prepares to begin his new, slothful life. All of his efforts, however, are for naught when an unexpected doorway appears beneath him. Kinji is teleported to another world and forced to work for a mining firm that prioritizes profits over employee safety and well-being. Refusing to live in such conditions, he begins creating schemes to get wealthy rapidly, forming contacts with others in this new society, and doing everything he can to avoid the strict corporate existence. Will Kinji be able to overcome his limitations and achieve financial freedom once more? Spirit Chronicles. When 20-year-old college student Haruto Amakawa is killed in a traffic accident, he does not expect to wake up in an alien world as a small kid named Ryo. As their memories and egos merge, Ryo finds he now possesses magical abilities. He is relieved to discover that, despite his new identity, his burning desire for vengeance against his mother's murderers has not abated. Ryo swiftly discovers the Bertram Kingdom's captive princess and rescues her without hesitation. To show his gratitude, the king allows him to enroll in the Bertram Royal Academy. He is delighted to enroll at this prestigious academy, believing it will be the start of a new chapter in his life. But life here proves challenging for him, a slum dweller surrounded by the majestic offspring of nobility. The Eminence in Shadow. Minoru Kajino has always wanted to be as powerful as possible, which has led him to engage in many forms of intense training. This wish, however, is not motivated by a desire to be recognized by others. Rather, Minoru does everything possible to fit in with the crowd. So, while pretending to be an ordinary student during the day, he armed himself with a crowbar and viciously terrorizes local biker gangs at night. Minoru's ambitions, however, appear to be dashed when he is involved in a truck accident. In his closing hours, he laments his powerlessness, stating that no matter how hard he trained, he could not overcome his human limitations. Instead of dying, Minoru awakens as Sid, the second child of the noble Kajino family, in a world where magic is ubiquitous. With the authority he craved finally within reach, he adopts the alias Shadow and forms Shadow Garden, a group whose main aim is to oppose the enigmatic cult of Diablos, an organization constructed from Sid's imagination. However, as Shadow Garden increases in size and power, it becomes clear that the cult of Diablos isn't as fictional as Sid had hoped. Gate. Off-duty Yuji Itami, a Japan Self-Defense Forces (JSDF) officer and otaku, is on his way to a doujin conference in Ginza, Tokyo, when a mysterious gateway shaped like a big gate arises. From this gate, strange creatures and warriors dressed in medieval armor charge through the city, killing and destroying everything in their path. Yuji acts quickly to save as many lives as possible while the rest of the JSDF focuses their efforts on preventing the invasion. 3 months after the incident, Yuji has been tasked with leading a special recon team as part of a JSDF task force that will be dispatched to the world beyond the gate, now known as the Special Region. They must venture into this unknown realm to discover more about what they are dealing with, and to make friends with the inhabitants in the aim of establishing friendly relations with the ruling empire. However, if they fail, they will be forced to participate in a horrific conflict that will engulf both sides of the gates. How not to summon a demon lord. When it comes to the fantasy MMORPG Cross Reverie, the power of the Demon King Diablo is unmatched. With the game's rarest artifacts and an unequal player level, he easily defeats anyone dumb enough to challenge him. Despite his frightening reputation, Diablo's true identity is Takuma Sakamoto, a reclusive gamer with no social skills. Takuma is obsessed with his virtual existence, defeating hopeless rivals on a daily basis, until a summoning spell transports him to another dimension where he takes on the appearance of Diablo. Takuma is hailed by the 2 girls who summoned him, Rem Gilyu, a small Pantherian adventurer, and Shara L. Greenwood, a busted elf summoner. They cast an enslavement ritual in an attempt to subjugate him, but the ritual backfires, and they become his slaves instead. With the situation getting more difficult than ever, Takuma chooses to accompany the girls in their search for a means to break their contract, while adjusting to his new life as the scary Demon King. Black Summoner. Kelvin gives up some memories from his former existence in return for powerful talents, additional skill points, and an S-Class Summoner title in order to be reincarnated in another universe. As a bonus, Melfina, the goddess who facilitates his rebirth, grants him the option of choosing any companion to help him get started as a summoner. Kelvin, who fell in love with Melfina at first sight, selects the deity right away, believing that his ardent affections for her will re-emerge even if he loses his memory. Kelvin embarks on an amazing new adventure with Melfina as his guide. However, in order to summon his beloved goddess' physical form, he must first accumulate a large number of mana points. The only way to do so is to level up by battling powerful opponents and forging contracts with even stronger allies. Uncle from Another World. Takafumi Takaoka's uncle, Yusuke Ajisen Shibazaki, has been comatose for 17 years as a result of a deadly truck accident. When Ajisen regains consciousness, he begins to ramble in a strange language, revealing that he has been transported to the mythical world of Grand Bamal. Takafumi dismisses his uncle's claims as gibberish, until an incantation causes a cup of water to hover in the air. In a stroke of genius, the pair launches a YouTube channel to display Ajisen's supernatural skills. Takafumi is now responsible for updating Ajisen on everything that has happened during his absence, including the internet, new technology, and, surprisingly, the outcome of the 90s console war, which was especially upsetting for a die-hard Sega fan. They use Ajisen's insight from other world experiences to expand their YouTube channel, and deal with internet comments and trolls. The adventure of this uncle-nephew combination promises to be anything from ordinary. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Following the death of his grandfather, 19-year-old Kinuya Soma, an ambitious civil servant, is left alone with no one to call family. He is unexpectedly sent to the Elfrieden Kingdom, a little sick country in another world, to serve as a hero. And protracted war with a demon army has put the entire planet in danger, and Kinuya has been summoned to assist in the conflict as a gift from Elfrieden to its allies. Dissatisfied with being exploited as a tribute, Kinuya vows to assist the kingdom in revitalizing its dwindling economy, not through adventure or conflict, but by administrative reform. After being declared king of Elfrieden and betrothed to the princess, the realist hero, Kinuya sets out to create a crew of skilled citizens who will help him in his bureaucratic struggles to get the kingdom back on track. So these were the top 10 best Isekai/harem anime you must watch. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.